Yo, it's Jonathan Belcher here doing this quick video letting you know simply you should never ever give up. You should never give up on your visions. You should never give up on your dreams. You should never give up on your goals. You should never give up on the people you love most. You just should never give up on the things that your heart really desire. And before I go into the topic of what we're going to talk about in this video today, we're going to start off with our daily affirmations. Of course, you guessed it. I am rich. I am financially free. I am financially prosperous. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am loved. I'm going to say it again. I am rich. I am financially free. I am financially prosperous. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am loved. And you start off your day with a simple, powerful affirmation. It could be something similar to this. It doesn't have to be my exact affirmation. You can just say something every single day. I recommend it be 3 to 5 statements that you say to yourself over and over again in the morning to get you started on the right track. So, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. And I've been doing a lot of thinking even before recording this video. And I was thinking to myself, what is my next topic going to be about on YouTube? And I want to say appreciate those of you who have been subscribed to me for some time. Those of you who have been following me on this journey. Those of you who have been commenting, engaging on my videos. I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate those of you who have been sharing my content with other people, because that means so much to me. I want to say I appreciate you for that. But if we go way back to why I got started in online business and entrepreneurship, really a lot of it was because of, my love for music. I felt I needed to learn how to market, especially on the internet, because the internet is such a booming market. You see nowadays, there's no CDs anymore really or anything like that. So everybody's getting their access to the music digitally through, streaming platforms like Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music and stuff like that. But really and truly, I got into this because of just having a dream and a vision of a different and a better way that I want to carve out for myself in life. I never really wanted to take I guess you could say the average journey that most people take in life, which is just, go to school, get a good job, and that's it. You're happy, you're secure. I never really looked at life like that. From a young age, I've always been a little different than everybody else. And it's not even just me being different on purpose or trying to be different. It's just the way I view things, just my perspectives on the world. I feel like a lot of people aren't paid what they're truly worth. And I didn't want to be one of those people going through life not really being paid what I'm worth, not being paid for something that can be passed down to my children. A lot of times people go to school, they get a good job, then they get a pension. And as soon as they die, unfortunately, the pension dies as well, and the pension isn't even willable to your children. It's not even willable to generations to come. So from a young age, I started to realize that it's probably better to build your own business or build your own type of vision or dream, if you will, because that's going to be stuff that comes from your gifts. It's going to come from your talent. It's going to come from how you can impact people. It's going to come from your purpose. It's going to come from you getting clear on what you truly want. And a lot of people are just kind of going through life not really going after what they truly want. Most people tend to go after what their parents want, or they tend to go after what their friends want, what their friends are saying is the best thing for them, but something changes in your life and something shifts in your life when you find clarity and you get clarity on your vision and where you're going. So my message to you today is to never give up. You see me in my journey from how much videos I have uploaded, I don't know to this day, but you've seen how the transition from, doing online businesses with certain companies into transitioning to creating my own products to actually working with clients and entrepreneurs myself firsthand, mentoring them on how to market their business, how to get leads and sales, to now me opening up more as far as sharing with you that I make music, right? I make music, and my music, my stage name is Jadis Crete, right? Jadis Crete is my stage name for those of you who don't know. And I've been formulating a lot of things as of lately. I've been thinking and brainstorming on how to market the music in the right way, to let it land on the right ears. And I'm still thinking about that. Certain things are clear to me about that and other things aren't. So I'm still working. But at the end of the day, the moral is I'm never going to give up no matter what opposition you face in life, no matter what type of obstacles that's before you in life. You never want to give up on something that you truly want, if you truly want it. Now, if you don't truly want something, if it's not really your, something that you really want from the bottom of your heart, then it doesn't make no sense. It probably wouldn't be worth your while or worth your time trying to push to go after it. But when we talk about never giving up, what I'm really discussing is being clear on your goals, but also detachment. Being detached from needing to get the result that you want now, right? So what I'm trying to say is, as you're taking action daily on your dreams and your goals and the things that you truly want to do, it doesn't matter if you want to be an entrepreneur, it doesn't matter if you want to be an actor, an actress, a rapper, a singer, it doesn't matter if you want to just, it doesn't matter what you're trying to do. At the end of the day, you detach from the result. You know the result that you want, and you keep that in mind, but you detach from the result as a way to keep you encouraged and motivated the whole way through. Because if you're too attached and too obsessed with the results, what happens is, if you're not getting it as soon as you thought or are expecting to get the results you want, what happens is you start to overwhelm yourself with negative thoughts. You start to overwhelm yourself with negative beliefs and limiting beliefs, saying, oh man, I didn't hit my goal I was trying to hit at this time. I thought I was going to hit it. Maybe this thing is not for me. I don't think it's going to work out. That's why a lot of people think. That's how a lot of people perceive their goals and visions. But really and truly, the more detached you get from the ultimate result that you want, the faster you actually get to it. Because now you're not feeling a heavy emotional burden from not having it right now. If that makes sense. You're more so feeling empowered, understanding that, look, there's a lot more work that I got to do. And I had that same realization the other day. I just said to myself, look, there's just a lot more work you got to do, John. There's just a lot more work you got to put in. When the time is right, when you plant that seed in the ground and it starts to harvest and things starts to germinate in due season, then you'll reap the benefits when the time is right. So never give up. I don't know if you know anything about the bamboo tree. I think there's a bamboo tree where you plant the seed and you got to water it for years and years and years for about like 3 years, I think, until you finally gonna see something bud out of the ground. You know what I'm saying? And then when it starts budding out of the ground, it starts moving exponentially fast and growing higher and higher and faster at a faster rate. But that's kind of how our dreams and goals are. And you never want to compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. That's another thing that's going to steal your joy. It's going to steal your that oomph that you need, that passion that you need to conquer and accomplish your goals and take it one step at a time. Because if you're new on a certain journey and you're watching the millionaire on his journey, the millionaire who's been in the game for a while, for many, many years, and you're comparing your chapter 1 to that millionaire's chapter 20, getting mad, punching yourself, beating yourself up because you're not at your goals yet, you're doing yourself a massive, massive, massive disservice. You're doing yourself a massive disservice. Comparing is one of the biggest stealers of joy. Comparing is one of the biggest stealers of joy. Like I said, don't compare your chapter 20 to your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. Everybody learns at their own pace, but really, I just want you to know that you are nature. You are a part of nature. And observing nature, as well as, just going outside. Sometimes I'll just go outside or I'll go to the park and I just observe nature. I just look at the trees, I look at the grass, and I walk and I look at the birds flying. I look at the squirrels crawling wherever they're going. And one thing about nature is constant, it's consistent. It's one of the most continuous things ever. And although we have our seasons and nature has its cyclic motion and pattern of doing things, it still never stopped. Could you imagine tomorrow morning if the sun just said, I give up, I'm not going to be a sun anymore, I'm not going to pursue my goal of continuing to give plant life and animal life and human life energy? What if the sun just decided one morning he's just going to give up on giving us energy? We'd be in a lot of fucking trouble. we'd be in a lot of fucking trouble. If the water just said, you know what, we're gonna dry up, and all 100% of the water on the earth just said, fuck it, we're gonna evaporate and get off the land, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble, right? Because one thing about nature is nature continues to supply, continues to supply, continues to supply, continues to flow, continues to flow, continues to go. So be more like nature. Be more like nature, right? And whatever it is that you're doing, it doesn't matter what you're trying to do. Never give up on it. Never give up on it. There's a lot of things that I just now started to see the light in the tunnel with. And it's taken me years and years to get to this level, to get to this point. So my message is very simple today. My message today is that I believe in you wholeheartedly. And my second message is that each and every step that you take, you're going to learn that there's more steps that you can possibly take. I heard a millionaire say one time, when you reach your goal, when you hit your vision, just think of a new vision. Start working towards a new vision. Start working towards a new goal. So is accomplishments, is it truly never ending? Is it truly, I mean, don't get me wrong, you can get to a point in your life where you're like, yo, I'm comfortable here. I've amassed a certain amount of accolades and success, and I kind of just want to take a break or take a breather. That's cool. But even at those levels, the dream and the vision gets bigger. And it's not greed, it's actually appreciation. It's gratitude for where you are now, right? Even if you're at $1 million level, to be a person to get to that $1 billion level, the $1 million level person has to show gratitude for where they are at that $1 million level. Because if they don't show gratitude, they can't see what they do have and what they can use to get them to the billionaire level. So what I'm trying to say is conceptually is very similar to somebody who's at the $1,000 level, right? The $1,000 level person has to show gratitude and be appreciative of where they are now before they can break through to the $1 million level. And that took me so long to learn. I wish I learned that way earlier. I wish I learned just being grateful for very, very simple things, being grateful for very, very even small accomplishments, even little wins, even little successes. Because those little successes are like little baby steps getting you closer and closer to the big ultimate success that you want. You know what I'm saying? So never give up. You should never ever give up. If it's something that you truly want to do. If it's something that it just feels like every time you try to not pay attention to it, it calls your name back into it, right? That's the type of thing that you want to get great at. That's the type of thing you want to hone in on and get great at your craft with. Because there's a reason why you have a certain gift. There's a reason why you have a certain desire. There's a reason why you have a certain drive for that thing, even though it may not be going exactly how you want it to go yet. There's a reason you got some type of knack inside of you that's pulling you towards it, and you can't even explain why. But you never, ever, ever give up. And a lot of people, see, most people, they're not going to tell you this. Most people are going to look at you and they're going to look at how far you've came. They're going to see that maybe you haven't gotten the mansion yet. They're going to see that maybe you haven't quit your job yet. They're going to see that maybe you haven't amassed the fans that you want yet. Maybe you haven't gotten the sales that you want yet. And most people are going to look you in the eye and tell you, well, I think it's time to do something else, right? Well, I think it's time to get a job. Well, you know, I think it's time to work for somebody else's dream, get signed by some corporate American boss. That's what most people are going to look you in your eyes and tell you. Because most people lack what I would like to call grit. Most people lack that fight, that hunger to do what they truly, truly want to do. So then what happens is, you know, and there's not there's anything wrong with 9-to-5 jobs or anything. I'm just explaining to you how most people think. So that's another reason for you not to ever give up, is just off of sheer inspiration that you're going to provide to other people, off of the strength and the fact that you're not giving up. When people see you not giving up, it's kind of like, you ever been to a gym and you working out with other people and you thought you can only do 10 push-ups, but everybody else in the class is doing 15 push-ups? That pushes you closer to 15 push-ups. Now you could do 13, 12 push-ups, because what happens is, it's like other people around you are hitting a higher mark. So that motivates you. That motivates you. That motivates you to break out of your comfort zone. And unfortunately, it's unfortunate how much people in the world actually don't feel capable of accomplishing certain things. Even things that other people have told them they're great in. Even things that other people have told them that they have a special gift with. You'll find that people will not work on it. They won't take it seriously. They think, oh man, you're just saying that because you're my friend, or you're just saying that because you're my mom, or you're just saying that because, no. Take it from me. Never ever give up. Things get better. If you continue on the road that you're on, you continue to learn, you continue to apply yourself, you continue to take action, you continue to be valuable to the people in the industry that you're in, the sun starts to show up more and more in your life. The sun starts to show up more and more in your life. So you never ever give up, because the more you keep going, the more you're in preparation of what's to come. The great successes, the big money, the new friendships, the business trips, the vacations, you know? But isn't that what it's all about, though? At the end of the day, it's really all about inspiring the next person. That's what it's really all about. It's all about really you having enough drive to make the next person next to you want to keep going. You having enough focus to help the next person next to you want to stay focused. You having enough passion for what you do to help the next person next to you stay passionate about what they do. Isn't that really what it's all about? That's really what it's all about at the end of the day. That's really what it's all about at the end of the day. So believe it or not, what I'm trying to say is that there are a lot of people, other people's dreams that are connected to your dreams in a lot of indirect ways that you probably never ever saw until now. This very moment, you're starting to realize how much giving up on yourself isn't just giving up on yourself, it's giving up on other people. It's giving up on your family, it's giving up on your kids, it's giving up on your parents, it's giving up on your friends, it's giving up on society. Giving up on yourself is more than just giving up on yourself. Giving up on yourself is more than just giving up on yourself. Giving up on yourself is more than just about giving up on yourself. Alright, I'm done for the day. That was my message for today. In the future videos, you can check out all the links in the description. You'll probably see some links down there. Music links, Instagram, different ways you can get connected with me. But please drop a comment below. I would like to know your thoughts, how you feel about this video, what your thoughts are. Are there any things that you've been thinking about giving up on that you're now not going to give up on anymore? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. Have you seen anybody not give up on their goals and actually accomplish it? I want to know. I want to know who you know in your life who never gave up, even if they had a rough and tough journey getting to where they are now. I want to know if there's anybody out there who's never ever given up on their goals, and you witnessed them break through, you witnessed them change their life, you witnessed them take things to a new level in their life. Let me know in the comments, and please share this video with 5 friends or family. I'm trying to get, I should have 1 million subscribers already, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's all good. It's happening slowly, very slowly, get me to 1 million subscribers, but I should have it already, to be honest with you. I should really have it already. So if you want to help me out, if you want to help me to promote some of my stuff, if you like my stuff, if you like what I've been talking about over the years, you like the gems I've been dropping, the value I have to share, I would really appreciate if you shared my videos with 5 friends or family, people who you know can actually benefit from these videos, because I know there's like millions and millions of people out there that will love my videos and really be inspired and helped by my videos, but unfortunately they're not seeing it for some reason, for whatever reason that may be. But I would really appreciate it if you help me out, help me to get the videos out there, help me to expand my brand, if you will, just by sharing the message with somebody else. And they're gonna thank you for it, because they're gonna love these videos and they're gonna say, wow, I really appreciate you for sharing that video with me. But without any further ado, never give up. This is your boy Jonathan Belcher. I'm gonna see you later. Peace.